Oh, I can return to Julie Farkas, of course. That's not her. Where is she? I can spot that spiked hair anywhere in the world.
Can I help you?
Yes, I helped with the addiction problem you mentioned.
I saw them. Thank you so much for helping them. This means a lot to the followers of the apocalypse. You have our thanks. If you need some medical supplies, come see me. With Jacob working with us, we should be able to spare a stim or fixer once a day.
You said you could spare some supplies?
Sure. Would you like a stim pack, fixer, or Rataway?
A Rataway.
You'll need to wait another 24 hours for us to get more made. We need everything else we currently have.
Of course, no problem. I guess I'll see you later. And now Freeside has accepted us. And also we leveled up. So, what do I want? I want to make sure I have science. Because science is very important. I'm gonna go with the unarmed over here. And as for our kill, our perk, I'm gonna go with Bloody Mess. It's from level 6 that we get it. Plus 5 extra damage with all weapons. Well, thank you very much. That's...
Hi.
Hi, indeed. And the king is having another good afternoon, I assume.
Have you found anything out? Or were you just here to chat?
No, I wanted to ask you some questions.
Go ahead. Throw some questions at me.
This building is interesting. What do you know about it?
Near as I can tell, it's some sort of religious institution. Oh, I know it says school out front, but everything in here seems to be related to the worship of some guy from back in the day. People used to come here to learn about him, to dress like him, move like him, to be him. If that's not worship, I don't know what is.
That's... yeah. Tell me more about him.
Not a whole lot to tell. There were only a few books left in here when we found it, and those were rotted away. There were some posters left that were pretty well preserved, which is how we know all this stuff was based on the same guy. The thing of it is, we don't even know what his name was. All the posters just referred to him as the King.
The King. Well, that's where you got the name from.
Well, that and the giant sign outside. This place could have been the King's House of Dog Chow, and I still would have taken the name. But I like to think I keep the memory alive.
So if this was a school, what was taught here?
As far as we can tell, the guy that built this place was considered the coolest of the cool, and taught other people how to be more like him. People would come all around to learn how to sing, dance, dress, and even speak the way he did.
Is that what you guys do? Pretend to be this guy?
Something like that, yeah. There were some working tapes here when we first got here, so we know what he sounded like. Sadly, they stopped working a few years back, so I sold them to a junk merchant who was passing through. Otherwise, I'd play some for you. All the outfits you see my guys wearing around were originally found in here too, along with more hair gel than you can shake a stick at.
Well, let's talk about something else.
Sure thing. What'd you have in mind?
Where did you get the robo-dog?
I got Rex here from a salvager a few years ago. He was a little dinged up when I got him, but one of the followers fixed him right up.
Is there something wrong with him?
He's been acting peculiar for some time now. I took him to the followers and had him checked out, and they said his brain is bad or something.
Can they do anything?
No, they said they don't have the tools to help him.
Is he going to be okay?
For now, but they said eventually he's going to get worse. I don't know what to do.
Can I help somehow?
I don't know. Maybe. If you found a way to help my poor Rex here, I'd be much obliged. Your best bet will be to talk to Julie Farkas over at the old Mormon fort north of here. Maybe you'll have better luck than I did.
Oh, Farkas. She owes me a few. What can you tell me about Freeside?
Understand Freeside? You have to look back a few years. Originally, we were all just tribes making a living in this area. That all changed when Mr. House came around. He made an offer to the 3 biggest tribes that were willing to listen to him. Today, everyone calls those tribes the 3 families, and they live in luxury and run their own casinos in the Strip. The rest of us were left to fight over the crumbs. living in the shadow of those more fortunate. Things got pretty nasty for a while. But we wanted more. A place of our own. A place where no one could tell us what to do. And we didn't want to go elsewhere to find it. So we took control of this place and made it our own. That's really all Freeside is. The best of a bad situation.
And tell me about the Kings.
We're different than other gangs. And not just because we dress better. We're not just a group of thugs looking for our next fight. The Kings are about an idea, you see. Where every man is free to follow his own path, do his own thing. Where every man is a king in his own right.
So why isn't every man in Freeside in your gang?
We've tried to pass our philosophy on to the people of Freeside, but not everyone is ready to be a king. The kids love us, but the old-timers tend to shy away and keep to themselves, and they probably couldn't pull off the look anyway. As for the others, some people just plain don't respect others, and that's a no-no. If there's one thing I won't tolerate, it's lack of respect.
Can I join the Kings?
Whoa there. Not just anyone can be a king. First of all, we usually only accept people native to the area. Second, I have to approve, and I don't. You haven't shown me you've got what it takes to be a king yet. But if you're fixing to join something fierce, stick around, and if you play your cards right, things might change.
Okay. Well, I had other questions.
Sure thing.
What can you tell me about Pacer?
Pace? He and I grew up together around here. We've been through a lot together. There's no man I'd rather have at my side in a pinch. Don't judge him too harshly for trying to get some caps out of you. He probably took you for a squatter, looking for a place to settle down. There have been a lot of people moving into the area lately, and it's got some people riled. Can't blame them myself. There's only so much to go around.
Who are the important people in Freeside?
There's me, but I don't really like talking about myself. There's Julie Farkas and the other followers down at the old Mormon fort. The Garrett twins up at the Wrangler deserve mention. Wouldn't be right not mentioning the Van Graffs, I suppose. And while they're not important in the overall scheme of things, there's Mick and Ralph, too. Just don't tell them I said that. Who all did you want to know about?
Oh, everybody. I haven't been to the casino yet. So let's start with that. I'd like to hear about the Garrett twins. Or, not tweens. Twins. It's different pronunciation, means different words.
Them twins run the Atomic Wrangler, the only working casino here in Freeside. It's become pretty much the place to go around these parts. Give it a whirl when you've got some time. Now, was there anyone else you wanted to know about?
The Van Graffs?
They're a family-run business from out west that deal in weapons mostly. A word of caution, though, they're not a friendly bunch. Not at all. Their store is just past the Wrangler and sells all kinds of fancy weapons that most people around here can't afford. Anyone else you wanted to know about?
Yeah, what's the skinny on Mick and Ralph?
Mick and Ralph sell all sorts of things at a small store over by the East Gate. They've done all right by us, and they'll do all right by you. You want to know about anyone else?
Julie Farkas?
Julie represents the followers of the Apocalypse. They're a group that tries to help people out whenever they can, so we get along just fine. If you ever need to get patched up, one of their docs will have you right as rain in no time flat. They sell supplies, too, or used to. Heard they were having trouble bringing stuff in, or keeping up with the demand, or something lately. Did you want to know about anyone else?
Nah, I'm good.
Sure thing.
Nah, I have to go, I suppose.
All right. I'll see you later.
Maybe I can... Hey, Rex. Aw. I wonder if he's gonna... How he's gonna let me help with Rex.
Have you found anything out?
No. Well, actually, yes. The local men were attacked... Well, capital L local men were attacked by soldiers. One of them was identified by rank.
Bunch of soldier boys, huh? They usually don't come around these parts since their big base is on the other side of the strip. If they're coming over here now, it's got to be for a reason. I didn't want to believe the rumors that they're looking to take over Vegas, but now, if something big is going down, I'm sure rumors of it will have spread. Ask around, particularly in the squatter areas where the NCR folk hang. You might also mosey on over to the Mormon fort and chat Julie Farkas up. The followers tend to be in the know about these things. Just don't ask her what to do about it. She'll probably ask you to hug someone or something.
She didn't... I suppose that's fair. I do need to go to to there, talk to Julie about a few things. So, let's do that. I am constantly lost, though. So that's the entrance. Yeah, I know where we are. Julie.
Hello.
You're not Julie. You can't fool me. What the freaking hell? Is that me? Is that my...
Hello.
What is going on?
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all
Dude.
your shopping needs. We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell.
What is going on? Oh, yeah, well. Hopefully no casualties on... Well, that guy's really injured. Nah, it's these guys. I think. I mean, Yeah. Julie! Hey!
Hey, good to see you.
Mm-hmm. So... Do you know anything about NCR soldiers here in Freeside?
Only a little. A friend of mine, Major Elizabeth Kieran, has been handing out supplies to the poor a little west of here. What about it?
Well, the king thinks those troops have been attacking locals.
I know something's got them riled up, but I've been too busy with other matters to really look into it. If you're looking into the matter, talk to Elizabeth. She's in charge of the operations here in Freeside, though she won't open up to you right away. If Elizabeth holds out on you, tell her that I sent you. She should be a little more forthcoming if you mention my name. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, the king said that you could tell me more about his robotic dog.
Rex? It breaks my heart every time I see him. He's such a good dog.
Such a good boy. The king brought him here for treatment then?
Yes, a few months ago. We had to tell him there was nothing we could do.
So you can't heal him?
No. Rex's condition is way beyond anything we can handle. He requires brain surgery and some sophisticated cybernetics work, too.
Is there anyone who could do that? All that?
There's an old scientist named Dr. Henry who reportedly specializes in this sort of procedure. He'd probably be your best bet. Last I heard, he was living up in Jacobstown, far to the northwest.
Well, thank you. You've been very helpful.
No problem.
Okay, bye. She doesn't say bye. She never says bye. She never says bye. Anyway, we have... Yes, I was saying bye. We have some clues. Or, I suppose, yeah, about the GI Blues. We need to talk to Major Elizabeth. Oh, that's why I don't know. I didn't remember where she was. She's a major. Let me guess. Where is she? I have no idea where she is. What's going on? Excuse me.
Hold up. What's the password?
I don't know.
I guess you're not getting in here then, are you?
I suppose I'm not. So I suppose that's where Elizabeth is. But I really don't know. I don't know. The quest marker points over there. Excuse me.
Hey, stranger. If you're hungry, there's a man around here somewhere telling people where to get free food and water.
Is there? That's nice. Hey.
The kings say they're keeping the peace, but this place is as violent as ever.
Well, I suppose if that's the case... Is Elizabeth in here? Ask around the squatter camp to find a lead regarding the NCR soldiers on Freeside. I think I found them, but I'm not sure why. Is there an Elizabeth in here? There's a missionary.
You look like a person in need of a good meal. You wouldn't happen to be an NCR citizen, would you?
I sure am.
Now, it's not that I don't believe you, but I'm gonna have to give you a little quiz to verify your citizenship status. That okay with you?
Lay it on me.
That's a good attitude. I'm sure you'll do fine. These are just a few questions that just about anyone in the NCR would know. All right, here we go. First question. Who was the most popular president in NCR history? Peterson, Tibbet, Kimball, or Tandy?
Tandy, easy.
Uh-huh. Okay, second question. What was the original name of the NCR capital? Aradesh, Shady Sands, the Boneyard, or Vault 13?
That's Shady Sands for sure.
Right. Fine then, last question. What animal is on the NCR's flag? A two-headed bear, an eagle, a two-headed snake, or a two-tailed lion?
It's a two-headed bear, and it's the reason why a little studio responsible for a great game called Dead State was called the Double Bear Studio, and the bear is I think on the flag of California, and the double-headed bear is kind of a joke on the Brahmin, and that's where it all comes from. And the thing related to the Double Bear Studio doesn't actually have that comes after the fact, but still, everybody knows that.
Good. You passed with flying colors. I told you it'd be fine. I expect you're wanting to know about that meal then, huh? We're located up by the old train station in the northwest part of town. Just tell the guards Hope, and they'll let you through. Best of luck to you.
So that's what was going on. Hey, I think I know the password now. Excuse me, sir.
Hold up. What's the password?
It's the hope.
Head on through.
Of course. Let's talk. Let's talk to Elizabeth. I got problems by the number. Troubles. Oh, everybody's like, you guys are lining up and whatnot. Excuse me. I really must.
Just try to keep the line moving,
I hope
folks.
this helps.
Yes, I'm trying to get the radio off and all that. No line moving though. It's kind of cool that they are indeed rotating. It's really cool. Excuse me.
Try to take only what you need.
I'm not trying to take anything. And besides, I can't. You guys will.
I hope this helps.
They won't shoot me if I take it. Hi, Elizabeth. I am very sorry. I'm just looking around a little bit, if you don't mind. Y'all probably should clean up a little bit. I mean, I know I'm not. I know I'm new here, and whatnot, but I do enjoy judging other people very much. Ooh, you are not seeing me. Ooh, NCR Trooper armor, and a beret for extra charisma. No, I'm not taking those. We don't need those. Okay, so definitely didn't take anything, sir. Excuse me. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome. There's food and water here for any citizen of the NCR. Please, have some.
Thank you. Brahmin steak. That's not too bad. And purified water. That is actually pretty good. Are you with the NCR military?
Yes. I'm a major in the Supply Corps, which is where this food and water comes from.
Thanks for the food.
You're quite welcome. If you meet anyone who needs food or water in the area, please tell them about this place.
No, I wanted to talk about Julie Farkas.
Yes. Was there something else you needed?
Maybe. Do you serve food to locals as well?
No, I'm afraid we don't. Did you have a friend you wanted to bring in?
Why don't you serve locals?
That's not really a pleasant topic of conversation. Let's just say we have our reasons.
Julie Farkas told me to ask, I'm just saying, she said it was important.
You know Julie? Not everyone in the NCR sees eye to eye with the followers, but they're okay in my book. Mostly because of her. If you really want to know, we sent an envoy to the king offering to coordinate the relief effort.
What happened?
Our envoy was brutally beaten and only barely survived. My superiors ordered the relief mission scrapped. I managed to get clearance to carry out the mission anyway, but with greatly reduced support. Now, there's not enough supplies to go around. Even if we wanted to serve the rest of Freeside, we just don't have the capability to do so. But that's all in the past now. I should get back to work. Say hi to Julie for me.
I will, maybe. Unless it's an optional objective to inform the king.
Yes. Was there something else you needed?
Yeah, do you serve food to locals as well? I think I asked this already.
Like I said before, we don't. and I'm not inclined to discuss why.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pry.
It's no problem. Just something I'd rather not think about.
Yeah, I talked to you already about that, so you don't need to be too ashamed. Look at all this stuff. That's a lot of things in here, and because we're playing on higher difficulties, or hardcore mode, I should say, it actually matters. Let's go ahead. So 257 is our food right now, or our food needs rather. Let's go ahead and eat something. So she gave us Brahmin steak.
Here you go. I hope this helps.
She's a little bit on the radioactive side of things, but it's okay. I think I can get some water. I'm actually not sure where I can get some water inside the town. I think I need to go outside, because there are some jerks guarding. I could kill the jerks, though. That'd be an interesting thing. So here we are at the King's.
Well, hey there. I heard that NCR soldier lady told you some wild story about them sending a messenger to us to work out some deal. That's bullshit, and it's nothing to bother the king with. More like they sent someone to spy on us and he wasn't tough enough to last in Freeside. So do everyone a favor and keep your mouth shut about it, okay?
I think this is a ghoul. I'm not 100% sure what's going on here. But let's not think about that. That's definitely not gross and horrible. I am very suspicious about Pacer, though. I still think you should know about it.
That's a shame. Well, do what you want. Just don't expect it to matter.
Hey! Pacer is gone. Can I... No, he vanishes. He's absolutely gone. Hey, what's up? Yeah, there's just some ghoul in here, chilling and drinking with the pals. Speaking of drinking with the pals, I really do need to find some water. Hey, King, I'm just gonna sit down if you don't mind, and all. So.
You find out something about them soldier boys yet?
That's yes. Can I ask you some questions?
Sure can.
Julie Farkas said a man in Jacobstown can treat Rex.
She said what? Why didn't she just say so when I was there? Actually, come to think of it, I was pretty angry when I went down there. I vaguely recall something about upending a few tables, maybe knocking out one of her doctors. Anyway, that's incredible news. Only thing is, there's too much going on around here for me to make a trip like that. And I need all of my guys just to keep things settled here. You seem to be awfully interested in my boy Rex here, and you've done some good work for me already. I'll tell you what, you promised to get Rexy here to that doctor, and I'll lend him to you. What do you say?
Absolutely, I'll see that he gets better.
I can't thank you enough. Now, there's a few things you should know about old Rex here if you're going to be traveling together. First, he hates rats. Can't stand the things. Giant rats, mole rats, doesn't matter. He catches a whiff of one, and he's off like a shot after him. He's normally pretty obedient, but you might have to chase him some if he goes after one of the little varmints. Second, he doesn't like hats, or the people wearing them. Don't ask. I have no idea why. Maybe because it rhymes with rats. That should be it, though. Other than the occasional bad spot when his brain starts hurting him, that is. But I'm hoping you will see to that. I wish you both luck. Take care of my Rex now, you hear? Rex, this is your new master. Protect him as you would me.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Oh, such a good boy. How you feeling, boy? Okay, he's not feeling very well. I want to take a closer look at you. Examine the painting of the bull on Rex's side. The paint, though weathered and fading, disappears, and you can't read what it was. Let's see. Examine Rex's brain case. The sickly gel contained. There's things in there. Oh, yeah. It's still in a recent addition to Rex's bodywork. I think it says the paint. Okay. How about the brain? Rex's brain looks sickly, and the gel in which it's contained doesn't look much better. Aww. And the mechanical parts over here. Rex's bodywork is battered, scorched, and scratched. It's remarkable that the biological part of him survived at all. Okay, well, we examined Rex. Good. I'm still working on getting you fixed. Okay. Oh, that's actually examining. Did I misclick that somehow? No, it's just, I think I might have. Yeah, goodbye. Hey.
You find out something about them soldier boys yet?
Yeah, the NCR is distributing supplies in a building down by the old train station.
Handing out supplies? Like food and stuff? That ain't nothing to get ruffled over. You find anything else?
Well, they're only handing out supplies to NCR citizens.
Ah, that would explain the goons. They're here to keep people like my friends away from the food. That ain't something I support. No, sir.
Well, that isn't the problem, though. They said someone was sent to discuss the issue with you.
Wait a minute. They said what?
They said the man was severely beaten and barely survived.
Huh. That would explain why they're all riled at us. Seems like we have a big misunderstanding. What the hell?
What do you mean, what the hell? Oh.
King, we've got problems.
Lay it on me. What's going on?
There's a shootout going down near the train station. It's Pacer and some strangers. Might be NCR.
All right. What is that fool doing? I need you to head out there and try to defuse the situation. Tell them I'm willing to cooperate.
Okay, defuse the situation, I will.
Man, I'm hungry. I'd give anything for a fancy lad. Hi. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean.
I do mean, no, what, I mean, yes. Let's...
What's up?
What's up? Let's go get some fancy lads. Well, actually, wait, where are we supposed to... Oh, man, there's more fireworks. Where are we supposed to go with this? Oh, it's actually here. Yeah. Oh, they're fighting. They are...
Plasma, pistols, grenades.
Is that behind? I think it might be behind. Oh, no. I don't know that we can arrive on time. Oh, man, it's a full-on shootout. They killed some kings. Dude.
What the hell are you here?
Jailer rocker. That's the outfit that they have.
Under control?
You definitely don't have this under control. Let me just get your things. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my god. Is that how it is? Because they're not attacking me.
You there, keep your hands where we can see him. Draw a weapon and we will fire.
This isn't really a good time. What did you want?
The king wants to help with the relief effort.
Like he helped the envoy we sent? No thanks.
That wasn't him. He didn't even know an envoy was sent.
Then he should watch his back. We know for a fact that the envoy made it to their headquarters. Still, if the king's willing to deal with us, perhaps we can work something out. I'll tell my men to stand down.
Well, it's a good thing they weren't shooting at me. Man, this guy... You're not an NCR trooper. You're just some runabout. It's just... Yeah, they shot them down good.
Hey.
They just got killed. Nameless kings. In fact, not nameless at all. Their name was Dead. Dead King. All of them were named Dead. Pacer is gone? Oh, no, he's running. Oh, he's upset. He's actually got fisticuffs up. No, maybe he's upset?
The king just sent a messenger over, saying these guys are off limits. He's probably already heard about what you did here. Looks like you get to be a hero. Enjoy it while it lasts.
I don't know what to say, dude. My hero-ness is gonna last for so long. We're not even halfway through the game, let alone, you know, at a position where we need to be afraid about how long it's gonna last.